what kind of startups do you actually encourage to, encourage to grow? So it is like more based on tech fields or on creative fields that you more encourage?
So there's no one particular type of startups. Like for example, at August Fest, we have multiple stages that cater to different kinds of startups. There's a social impact stage that focuses on entrepreneurs that are building solutions for people, planet. Imagine assistive tech. A lot of visually impaired people or people with challenges. So they need a lot of tech solutions to make their life easier. A lot of companies across India are building assistive tech companies. So we have a big focus on assistive tech. And then there is creative stage, for example. So it focuses on content around creative economy and creative entrepreneurs. So, like for example, Bahubali is great. But before the story, it's also a beautiful marketing sketch. At one of the August Fest, Shobu, the producer of Bahubali, came in and told entrepreneurs about how they've actually built it like a story. So a lot of startups learned how to pitch based on that. Yeah, so we support tech startups, creative startups, and also social impact startups.
So, according to the creative field, if I am going, so it is like I can understand what you are telling, which is very great and it's a very good opportunity. So, what about those who are like more into very basic startups? Like nowadays, India, very small scale people are doing very basic things. Example, candle making, or these are very very basic. So, how much do you encourage all these things? So, do you think that India would grow in here, or like this thing should go outside also, like externally?
Yeah, I think India is driven completely on small and medium businesses. Like for example, and that's one of the reason why also August Fest was so popular. We always included smaller businesses and also non-tech businesses to participate at August Fest. So one of the panels that we have are from like coffee entrepreneurs. So somebody from Bombay is coming. He has built a biggest chain of coffee brands, and somebody who's built a local coffee brand is talking on a panel. So I think like these smaller businesses and non-tech businesses also need to have a stage. So that's where we also focus. About 30% of the startups at August Fest come from non-traditional businesses, I would say. Not.
Yeah, so that takes to my third question, sir. How easy it is for any entrepreneur or any startup business to reach to you guys so easily, and then to showcase themselves in a big scale?
Yeah, so we do multiple activities across India. So we also collaborate with different startup festivals. We fund different startup festivals and bring them all to Hyderabad in a way. So we are pretty approachable. So anyone messages on Instagram or LinkedIn or a Facebook page, we're pretty open. Yeah. Please block your dates for August 9th and 10th. You'll see the biggest startup festival ever in India in Hyderabad. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So, sir, what my basic question is, first, I really want to know that what kind of companies do August Fest, do you think that they support a lot, or will they support a lot of the creative field in the sense which is very basic, businesses which people are starting in a very minimum amount. Very basic they are starting. So, how can these companies be supported by this kind of August Fest?
August Fest, as you know, is a festival. It's a festival of startups, right? And I've been to the last 3 or 4 August Fests. And what I've seen is that a combination of the ecosystem stakeholders, government, VC, corporations, right? All of them coming together and watching carefully the startups that come to the festival is what creates the excitement and the buzz. So yes, there is going to be a lot of activity that's going to happen where people are going to connect. It's like the networking giga meet, right? One of the largest for startups in India. So it's going to be fantastic.
So that's going to help a lot to the entrepreneurs, a lot, yeah. So, do you think this helps only inside India, or without, like internationally also that can help to the entrepreneurs?
Yeah, I mean, I think there are going to be international delegates who are going to come in. So obviously there's going to be some international activity that's going to happen here. But I think this focus is predominantly for startups in our ecosystem in India, throughout India. And but I see an overflow coming in from Europe, from the US. We're going to look at this very carefully and also look at our startups over here.
So, what do you think about the AI thing? Are any, like, how much, like, what is the ratio, what is the percentage of the entrepreneurs are more focusing on AI related things? Like, is that more, or like product based more, tech based more? What are
I mean, I think AI is a buzz. AI is going to be part of every system, right? Every company, whether it's a product company, whether it's a sales company, digital marketing company, whatever you're doing, you're going to have a component of AI embedded into it, right? So I see AI as an enabler, right, for companies to really spearhead themselves into the marketplace, and every startup will have some component of AI embedded into it.
Okay, so that's it, sir. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.